Yeah, can you hear me? Hello. Yeah, so we have done two problems. One is based on that Abel's theorem, one is based on Dirichlet theorem. So इस पे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन है तुम्हारे प्रैक्टिकल शीट में. I want you to try that. So whenever you see product of two things, then you can quickly see about this. ठीक है? Okay. I'll just quickly take 20 minutes more. Is that okay to you, everyone? I'll be explaining some new terms, that is, one is beta function and gamma function. Is that okay to you? This is beta function. सो इम्प्रॉपर इंटीग्रल में एक स्पेशल टाइप का फंक्शन है जो मोस्टली इंजीनियरिंग में यूज़ होता है, दैट्स वाई थोड़ा फेमस बनता है. ठीक है, लेट अस राइट द डेफिनेशन फर्स्ट. एंड वन मोर गामा फंक्शन इज ऑल्सो देयर. सो पहले बीटा फंक्शन लिखता हूँ मैं. द फंक्शन where m and n are positive, हाँ, I'll write like this, हाँ, नहीं तो तुम लोग कुछ भी पुट करोगे. That is, it is denoted by beta of m and n, like that, and it is given by 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 and 1 minus x raised to n minus 1. ठीक है, this is your beta function. And what is your gamma function? We'll write that also. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, वेदर इट इज इम्प्रॉपर इंटीग्रल. पहले वो तो सोचो, ये इम्प्रॉपर इंटीग्रल है क्या? इधर से दिख रहा है क्या इम्प्रॉपर इंटीग्रल है? गामा फंक्शन में डिफाइन करता हूँ. डिफाइंड बाय, it is denoted by gamma of n, like this. ये notation is for gamma. This is equal to 0 to infinity x raised to n minus 1 e raised to minus x, where n is positive here also. ठीक है? So these are the two definitions most important. They are mostly used in engineering field. So we must be aware about these two things. ठीक है? याद रहेगा ये definition? Now there are some properties, alternate form of this. बहुत कुछ है. My question is that whether this is improper integral, beta of mn, whether this is improper integral. What is the problem? Problem is definitely at 0, but it depends on your m and n. Do you agree? Okay, so let me just start with this. Yeah, I'll write two statement. That is beta of m and n convergent. That is, you can say theorem 1 ऐसा is convergent or exist if and only if your m is positive and n is positive, then only this beta of mn exists. You can write it as note. And what is next, guy? that is gamma of m is convergent or exist, whatever you say, दोनों मतलब वही है, if and only if n is positive. ठीक है. You can take it as a note. इसका proof है. Maybe I'll send you the proof. You just try to see. Proof is not difficult thing. Actually, for your exam purpose, I just wanted to, and even this is basically for engineering people. So I just wanted to skip the proofs and all. I'll just put the properties and everything. Is that okay? You can refer the proof. I will send you some PDF and everything. Just refer the proof if you want. So let me write all the formulas. Gamma of 1 is 1, and gamma of say any value, that is say you can say wait, yeah, gamma of any n, that is equal to n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1. ठीक है. Now here your n can be anything, huh? What if your n, if your n belong to, okay, I should write here x, नहीं तो तुम लोग n का मतलब you take it as a natural number only. Wait, मेरे से फास्ट होता है थोड़ा. Yeah, so gamma of x is x minus 1 into gamma of x minus 1. Now my question is that if your x belong to natural number, what can you say about this? That is, you can say x equal to some n, then this will become gamma of n, and that is n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1. So n minus 1 को भी ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ ना मैं, n minus 1 इसको मैं कैसे लिख सकता हूँ, n minus 2 into gamma of n minus 2. Do you agree? और ये ऐसे ही like how this will be actually n minus 1 factorial. So that is gamma of n, that is same as n minus 1 factorial. Or you can say gamma of n plus 1, that is same as n factorial. Is that clear? Just remember this property of gamma. ठीक है. Hello. Is that okay? Okay. One more property of gamma is this. See, अभी हम लोग ने gamma का वैल्यू देखो किस में देखा. We saw that gamma is 0 to infinity x raised to n minus 1 e raised to minus x. ठीक है. What if अगर x की जगह पे x स्क्वायर या ऐसा कुछ है तो क्या करने का, मतलब ऐसा क्वेश्चन. That is, prove that, I'll write prove that gamma of n, that is same as 2 times 0 to infinity x raised to 2n minus 1 e raised to minus x square. Can you think of it? सिंपल सी बात है, सब्सटीट्यूशन अप्लाई करेंगे डेफिनेटली, बिकॉज गैमा ऑफ एन की जगह में क्या था, ई रेज टू माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर, माइनस एक्स आना चाहिए था ना. एट द प्लेस ऑफ एक्स यू आर हैविंग एक्स स्क्वायर, सो बेटर टू सब्सटीट्यूट समथिंग. सो हाउ विल यू प्रूव दैट? व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर गैमा एन? 0 to infinity x raised to n minus 1 e raised to minus x dx. So what should I put? x की जगह पे क्या चाहिए मेरे को, x स्क्वायर चाहिए ना. So better to put x equal to t square. So what is dx? That is dt. So if you put it in the equation, this will be same 0 to infinity, because as x going to 0 ये भी 0 होएगा, t going to 0 ये भी 0. Okay, so यहाँ पे x की जगह पे पुट किया t स्क्वायर. सो ये दिख रहा है, ये क्या आएगा, t square raised to n minus 1. And what is this, e raised to minus x will be e raised to minus t square. And what is next, 2t dt आएगा ना, यहाँ पे 2t dt आएगा, करेक्ट. x equal to t square, that will be 2t dt. so that will be 2t dt and we are done. Can you see that? 2 यहाँ पे लिया, t यहाँ पे है तो ये कैंसिल होएगा. that will become 0 to infinity x raised to 2n minus 1 e raised to minus x square dx. is that clear? yes. ठीक है. and one more thing, one more property, that is gamma of half that is equal to root pi. ये याद रखना. you can prove it easily. just proof के लिए just put it in the equation, you'll see proof is quite easy. that is what, अगर सी अगर इक्वेशन में पुट करें तो क्या आएगा देखो. गैमा ऑफ हाफ मतलब क्या, that is 2 times 0 to infinity x raised to क्या आएगा. सी फॉर्मूला क्या था, गैमा फंक्शन का फॉर्मूला लिखो और लेट अस पुट इट इन द प्रीवियस वन. हाँ इसमें में पुट करते हैं, गैमा ऑफ एन का ये भी है ना, तो इसमें पुट करते इजी आएगा. सो दिस इज 0 to infinity x raised to 2 into, can you see that 1/2 पुट किया तो 2 into 1/2 minus 1, so it will be x का पावर 0 हो जाएगा. you will just remain with e raised to minus x square. that is what you are having now. That is root 1/2, that is gamma of 1/2, that is same as 2 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square. this is very beautiful proof, you will see it many places. I will tell you about it, just give me some minute. okay. see what you can do, if you want to solve it further, then you multiply this gamma of 1/2 two times, correct? so if you multiply it 2 times, that means gamma of 1/2 into gamma of 1/2, that will be, and variable change रखता हूँ मैं, एक में dx एक में dy, so this will become 4 times 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square dx, and second के लिए मैं dy कर रहा हूँ 0 to infinity. we can change the variable, I hope you don't mind with that. अगर यहाँ पे dx रख रहा हूँ तो अंदर x, k रख रहा हूँ तो अंदर k, I can put it anything, correct? something like that you will be having. so you can now use change of variable. एक्चुअली डबल इंटीग्रेशन तुम लोग ने मतलब पढ़ा नहीं है, और ये लोग ने प्रूफ पूरा डबल इंटीग्रेशन से दिया है. लेटर ऑन इट इज समथिंग लाइक x equal to r theta, r cos theta and r sin theta. r sin theta, something like that, and you just prove it. so better just remember this, that is gamma of half is equal to root pi. see अभी डबल इंटीग्रेशन तुम लोग ने पढ़ा नहीं है तो आई शुड नॉट गो देयर, एंड दैट इज़ क्वाइट ईजी है, ऐसा कोई डिफ़िकल्टी नहीं है उसमें, अंडरस्टैंडिंग में भी, बट आई शुड स्टॉप देयर. या ओके. सो गैमा के लिए इतनी ही प्रॉपर्टीज़ हैं, ठीक है. सो गैमा के लिए क्या क्या देखा हम लोगों ने, गैमा ऑफ एनी वेरिएबल दैट इज़ x माइनस वन, गैमा ऑफ, ये गैमा है स्क्वायर रूट नहीं है गैमा, अगर n लिया तो दैट इज़ n माइनस वन फैक्टोरियल. इज दैट क्लियर? सो गैमा ऑफ अगर 5 बोला तो दैट इज़ 4 फैक्टोरियल. sorry. okay, now my question is, can you find gamma of 5/2? can you find this? can you do that quickly? yes. क्या करने का, गैमा की प्रॉपर्टी क्या पता है तुमको, गैमा ऑफ x इज x माइनस वन इंटू अगेन गैमा ऑफ x माइनस वन, करेक्ट? कैन आई यूज द सेम थिंग हियर ऑल्सो, that is gamma of 5/2, that will be 5/2 minus 1 into again gamma of 5/2 minus 1, correct? so what is 5/2 minus 1? that is 3/2, and ये क्या आ रहा है, again 3/2. Can I apply the same thing again? 3 by 2. What is gamma of 3 by 2? That is 3 by 2 minus 1 into gamma of 3 by 2 minus 1. Is that okay? What is 3 by 2 minus 1? That is 3 by 2. This is half, na? And what is gamma of half? You already know what is gamma of half. So what is the answer? 3. Gamma of half क्या है? Root pi upon 4. Just now we stated gamma of half is root pi. Is that clear? So ये type के question will be there in your MCQ. Basically theorem की बात ही नहीं है इधर, तो we are going to have all MCQs. ठीक है? Is that okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, let us see the some properties of beta function. So what is your beta function? Define कैसे किया हम लोगों ने beta of mn को? 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 and 1 minus x raised to n minus. See, to solve gamma function it is quite easy. Can you see that? To solve beta function that is quite difficult. See, gamma function क्यों easy है? Because of this property of gamma function. Solving gamma function is easy. So it is better if I can write beta function in terms of gamma function. That will make our life easy, isn't it? So let us write some properties of that. The first one is that beta of mn is same as beta of nm. The proof is quite simple, you already know. Integration में x की जगह पे e minus x रखा, then also the integration is going to be same only. Correct? I hope you remember that property of integration. 0 to 1 है ना, that is ये property, हाँ, that is a plus b f of x dx, that is same as integration e b f of a plus b minus x dx, like this. ठीक है? If you apply this property, your first proof is done. Okay, now second thing, one more most important thing, that is beta of mn is same as 2 times 0 to pi by 2 sine theta raised to, I should write sine 2m minus 1 theta into cos of 2n minus 1 theta. That is most beautiful part of this beta function actually. See, तुम लोगों ने बहुत बार क्वेश्चन देखा होगा कि फाइंड इंटीग्रेशन 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to 10 theta into cos raised to 11 theta, ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चन देखे होंगे. करेक्ट? नाउ यू आर हैविंग अ फॉर्मूला कि अगर ऐसा फॉर्म में आया तो यू कैन डायरेक्टली डू दैट बाय यूजिंग बीटा फंक्शन, बट बेटर यू शुड नो बीटा फंक्शन. ठीक है? जस्ट लुक एट दिस प्रॉपरली, देयर विल बी सम क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन दिस ऑल्सो. सो इसका प्रूफ जस्ट सिंपल है. पुट एक्स की जगह पे, देखो चेंजेस क्या दिख रहा है तुमको, एक्स की जगह पे साइन थीटा है, साइन स्क्वायर एक्चुअली, एंड वाई की जगह पे कॉस, दैट इज़ 1 माइनस, वो तो आ ही जाएगा, 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर विल बी कॉस, and that's it. The proof is quite simple. And the third property is, which is the most important, which I already told you कि अगर तुमको beta function solve करना है तो it is better to go it is better to write beta function in terms of gamma function, because you already know how to solve gamma function. Correct? So beta of mn is same as gamma of n upon gamma of m plus n. Wow, you see that? Now you can solve this integration. कोई भी पावर रहे, जस्ट तुमको m और n निकालना है, एंड यू कैन फाइंड दैट बीटा ऑफ mn. Is that clear? Basically these are the three most important properties, and one more is there. I'll write it. I'll write it here only. That is called duplication formula, that is root pi multiply by gamma of 2m, that is equal to 2 raised to 2m minus 1 gamma of m and gamma of 1 by 2. gamma of 1 by 2 को तुम रूट पाई भी लिख सकते थे. That is also okay, acceptable. Is that okay, everyone? Now let us do some problem. We'll do some two three problems, then we are done. अपना ये chapter complete हो जाएगा, that is unit 2. Let us do some problems. Yeah. Suppose suppose you want to find beta of some value, say 3 by 2 comma 1. How can you solve this beta of 3 by 2 comma 1? Yes. Do you want to go to integration, or it is better to go to gamma function? Better to go to gamma function, isn't it? Yes. Hello. So you already know what is beta of mn. What is the formula? You just know wrote gamma of m into gamma of n upon gamma of m plus n. Can I apply it here? That is gamma of 3 by 2 into gamma of 1 upon gamma of 3 by 2 plus 1, correct? So this is same as gamma of 3 by 2 will be as it is, and gamma of 1 तुमको पता है 1 होता है तो वो हो गया, and this is gamma of 5 by 2, correct? Is that clear? Now how can we solve gamma of 3 by 2? What is the property of gamma function? Gamma of 3 by 2 is same as 3 by 2 minus 1 multiplied by gamma of 3 by 2 minus 1. Is that okay? And same in the denominator it will be, or it is better not to expand the numerator. Do you see? I have seen something. I hope you also see that. इसको ऐसे रखता हूँ मैं 5 by 2 को जैसे एक्सपांड करता हूँ, that is 5 by 2 minus 1 into gamma of 5 by 2 minus 1. But what is 5 by 2 minus 1? That is 3 by 2 na. And here also gamma of 3 by 2. These both get cancelled. You are having answer as 2 by 3. Do you see? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So let us do one more problem based on your sine and cos. Okay. Actually, one more property is there, that is beta of mn, that is same as beta of m plus 1 n plus beta of m comma n plus 1. This is one more property you should write somewhere. And one more actually, beta of mn. This property is better if you remember, or if you are able to solve the integration, that is well and good. Okay, these are two more properties. इवन और भी है, अगर लिखने जाओ तो ये मतलब कंप्लीट ही नहीं होगा कभी भी. सो बेटर आई विल स्टॉप देयर ओनली. लेट अस डू सम प्रॉब्लम ऑन साइन एंड कॉस. ओके, ठीक है. लेट अस डू द फर्स्ट थिंग. या कैन यू हियर मी एवरीवन? Okay, so let us solve the first question. That is, you want to solve this 0 to pi by 2 1 upon root of cos x. So this is the question. ठीक है. Now you want to solve this integration. अभी ये नॉर्मली अगर तुमको बीटा फंक्शन गैमा फंक्शन नहीं पता होता तो इसको कैसे सॉल्व करते? दैट इज़ क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट, डोंट यू सी? सी दिस इज 0 टू पाई बाय 2. इसको अगर ऊपर लिखा तो ये क्या आएगा? कॉस ऑफ माइनस 1 बाई 2 एक्स डी एक्स. इज दैट क्लियर? यही है ना? करेक्ट. सो व्हाट शुड आई डू? डू यू नो समथिंग? बीटा ऑफ एम एन का फॉर्मूला इन टर्म्स ऑफ साइन एंड कॉस. What is beta of mn का formula in terms of sin and cos? It is 2 into 0 to pi by 2 sin theta raised to 2m minus 1 इंटू वही मतलब थीटा इधर रखा तभी भी चलेगा यहाँ इंटू कॉस थीटा रेज टू 2n माइनस 1 डी थीटा. करेक्ट. सो लेट अस कंपेयर दिस थिंग विद दिस गाय. सो अगर 2 को मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा बेटर, ठीक है, बीटा ऑफ एम एन इक्वल टू दिस. लेट अस कंपेयर. डू यू सी सम साइन टर्म हियर? Is there any sign term here? It is not there. That means what? Can I write this integration at like this? 0 to pi by 2. I want to make of this form. Sine raised to 0x into cos minus 1 by 2x. Can I write this? So compare with this two thing. What do you see? 2m minus 1 must be 0 and 2n minus 1 must be minus half. Correct. So what will be your 2m? That is 1. What is your m? That is 1 by 2. And what is your n here? 2n equal to 1 minus 1 by 2. So 2n will be 1 minus, that is 1 by 2. So this is, so n is 1 by 4. Is that clear? This is your m, this is your n. Yes. Hello. So what is the answer now? This whole term can be written as beta of mn by 2. So answer will be beta of 1 by 2 comma 1 by 4 by 2. That's it. This is your final answer. Now if you want to solve this more, then you can do that. It is in terms of gamma. Gamma of 1 by 2, gamma of 1 by 4, and this is 2 बाहर ऐसे ही, gamma of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. यही था ना फॉर्मूला, बीटा इन टर्म्स ऑफ gamma. So again you can, gamma of 1 by 2 is same as root pi. Gamma of 1 by 4 को कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या? नहीं होएगा. Let it be as it is. Gamma of 1 by 4 only. डिवाइड बाय ये क्या आएगा? 2 इंटू व्हाट इज दिस टर्म, क्या आएगा ये? 3 by 4 आएगा शायद. करेक्ट. सो कैन आई डू समथिंग विद दिस? नहीं, ये भी कुछ नहीं कर सकते. सो बेटर टू कीप इट एज इट इज. नो इशू. सो दिस इज योर फाइनल आंसर. इन जनरल यू कैन फाइंड एनीथिंग. 0 टू पाई बाई 2 कोई भी साइन का पावर दे दिए. साइन रेज टू 21 बोला मैंने. साइन रेज टू 21x इंटू कॉस रेज टू 20x dx. Perfect. Now if you want to solve this, answer क्या आएगा? Can you quickly tell me? You have to compare this guy as 2m minus 1 equal to 21. 2n minus 1 is 20. So 2m equal to 22, m equal to 11. And what about this? 2n equal to 21, n equal to 21 by 2. Something like that. So what will be the answer? Answer will be beta of mn by 2. So what is that? Beta of 11 comma 21 by 2 divided by 2, something like that. So if you are want to go ahead, so beta को in terms of gamma लिख दो. Gamma of 11, gamma of 21 by 2 upon 2 into gamma of addition 11 plus 21 by 2. That's it. If you want to solve more, so gamma of 11 that can be 10 factorial. That is 10 factorial. इसको क्या, इसको reduce करते जाओ like that. Okay. Is that clear? Okay, I'll just quickly revise the concept of beta and gamma function. See, basically this is for engineering people, so I am not doing any proof here, but proof is very simple. That is just simple manipulation of integral. So beta function is defined like this, gamma is like this. Here we are having some properties of gamma function. Correct. We are saying this is convergent if and only if they are positive. m और n पॉजिटिव होने चाहिए. So gamma of 1 is 1, gamma of x is x minus 1, x minus 1, gamma of x minus 1. So if I having a number that is natural number, so this will be just n minus 1 factorial. That is the best thing. Now gamma of n can also be written as 2 times, ये 2 है हाँ यहाँ पे, that is 2 times 0 to infinity x raised to 2n minus 1 e raised to, that is simple. X को t square put करके you did that, and here that is gamma of 1 by 2 root pi. Gamma of 1 by 2 क्या होता है, रूट पाई. जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, यू कैन प्रूव इट इजीली. हाँ, इस पे मैं क्या बोलने वाला था, आई जस्ट टेल यू इन अ बिट, लेट मी जस्ट क्विकली रिवाइज इट. एंड इफ यू वांट टू फाइंड गामा ऑफ pi by 2, सो दैट इज क्वाइट क्लियर कि कैसे सॉल्व करना है अभी. सो गामा ऑफ pi by 2 कैन बी रिटन एज 3 by 2 minus 1 and 3 by 2 minus 1, like that. So there are some properties of beta function. Beta of mn is same as beta of nm, एंड बीटा को इन टर्म्स ऑफ साइन एंड कॉस, जिस पे हम लोग ने क्वेश्चन किए, जस्ट दिखा तुम लोग को. एंड बीटा ऑफ एम एन इज गैमा ऑफ एम, गैमा ऑफ एन. हाँ, दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज आई कैन राइट बीटा फंक्शन इन टर्म्स ऑफ गैमा फंक्शन, एंड दिस इज रूट पाई 2m एंड लाइक दैट्स इट. वी डिड सम प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन बीटा, एंड ये साइन एंड कॉस वाला भी अच्छा था. साइन कॉस का कोई भी पावर रहे, जस्ट अपने को क्या पुट करना है, पावर को 2m माइनस 1 पुट करना है, 2n माइनस 1, आंसर m और n मिलेगा, बीटा ऑफ एम एन बाई 2, दैट्स इट. ठीक है. हाँ, नाउ व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग, एक फॉर्मूला है इन जनरल, दैट इज इंटीग्रेशन ओवर आर एन ई रेज टू माइनस ऑफ नॉर्म एक्स स्क्वायर डी ऑफ x1 x2 अप टू xn, दैट इज इक्वल टू पाई रेज टू n बाई 2. इसका मतलब क्या है, अगर मैंने आर पे लिया, मतलब क्या, माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू इन्फिनिटी, आर एन मतलब माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू इन्फिनिटी, ओके, आर के केस में. एंड इफ यू आर हैविंग ई रेज टू माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर डी एक्स, दैट इज सेम एज पाई रेज टू 1 बाई 2, दैट इज रूट पाई. एंड इफ यू आर हैविंग दो इंटीग्रेशन रखा, माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू इन्फिनिटी, माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू इन्फिनिटी, ई रेज टू माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर, that is again in terms of minus dx dy. So this guy is pi raised to n by 2. What is n here? There are two variable, so it will be 2 by 2, so that is only pi. Do you understand? अगर तीन वेरिएबल में लिखा तो क्या आएगा, माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू इन्फिनिटी. दिस थिंग आर इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर योर if you want to give some competitive exams. In that case it will be e raised to minus x square minus y square minus z square, and here it is dx dy dz. That in that case answer would be pi raised to 3 by 2. This is what I was saying. Okay, is that clear everyone? Yeah, you just revise these two. थोड़ा सा मैं fast गया, I'm sorry for that, but I need to complete this by today. So your unit 2 is completed here only. This was the last part. After the vacation we will be doing unit 3. So what is the task, what is your homework now?